Hello, fellow Tauruses. This is your reading for the month of November. So I hope you're going well. We're going to be pulling some of the cards, the oracle cards first, and then we'll get on with your cards for this month. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, Taurus, this looks really good. At the moment, you're not really satisfied, completely satisfied with your life right now. Take time to seek outside your comfort zone for the things that are not like it's not everything, but there's some things that you feel very strongly that you're not satisfied, you're not getting it. There's some things that are not particularly worthy of your plate. And if Tauruses are not satisfied, even in food, there's something wrong. So that's interesting that you need to seek outside a lot of things that you have been doing. But yeah, it's like seek outside yourself, but also realize that there's a lot of things that are bringing you closer together in your comfort zone. So it might be, yeah, seek things outside your comfort zone, but also be grateful for what you have this month. This is important to be a little bit more satisfied with what you've got. The one thing that I would tell you is that there's a celebration coming up in November for you. This is also a marriage card, but do realize if you don't have a partner right now, this might not be a marriage, but there's some kind of celebration to end November for you. There's prosperity and abundance, especially in your household for you. And this is important because I think that there's a lot more happiness coming in if you just focus on yeah, just focus on your own little world. Even though seek outside it for things, you should also realize that there's a lot of things just coming in, getting created for you on that level. You need to trust the universe right now. It's guiding you and directing you where to go. So there might be a lot of waiting around for things to happen. This is good because it gives you that kind of perspective of, hey, like things aren't completely right for me right now, but things are going to be changing for me, and I should just trust the universe that is working on it. Your Moonology cards for today is like, well, not today, this month. Sorry, I keep on saying today. I don't know why. Show the world the real you and look at the bigger picture. So take time to see what's actually out there. Instead of internalizing a lot of like, why aren't I getting this? See why the world is kind of reflected back to you in this certain way, because sometimes we could sit there and go, we haven't got this yet, but then we look at the world and we're like, oh, this is why we're not getting it. It can be just that there's not as much food going around. Well, then the prices have gone up for food, like little things that you might sit there and go, well, why am I not getting this yet? And then realize that there's a lot of people in the same picture, like the same kind of space as you, and it's not, it might feel like it's unfair, But if you look at it closely, you realize that a lot of people are going through the same thing. Um, so sometimes this is not to downplay that you are getting abundance this month. It's more to realize that sometimes you just have to wait for it, and not get too patient, because fellow Tauruses can be quite impatient when it comes to, like, I want this now. Yeah, yeah, of course you do. Just hold on. Things will come to you by the end of November. I promise. So your romance angel cards today, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So this month is something's going to happen that draws you closer to your partner. If you don't have a partner right now, this is affirmation that something's going to change in your love life. This could be bringing in someone that is going to be more close to you. Finances and career. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. This could be interesting because I don't see any finance issues in your life right now. There might be stress about finances. There might be a feeling of there's just not enough, which I agree. Like at the moment, with bills rising and everything being a little bit out of whack in the world, it can feel like there's not enough. There's not enough on the plate. There's not enough going around. We cannot share this. So you might be in a feeling like you don't have enough because you're sharing too much, and you need to kind of focus on yourself first. Bring yourself back into alignment. Feed yourself first, because you can be very generous, you can be very giving. And a lot of people take advantage of that. They take advantages of Tauruses because Tauruses can be very kind. And when they give their hearts, they give them quite readily. It takes a while for a Taurus to open up, mostly because Tauruses can feel like they get used. Um, and that can happen a lot, if you're like, I don't resonate with being used, I'm very good at spotting people. That's in general. So I'm talking very general here, so you could be one of those people that are like, I know exactly what people are feeling. But most of the time, Tauruses can be very slow to love. um and so, yeah, I feel like if you're focusing on one thing this month, you need to focus on feeding yourself first, and then bringing in abundance, which is coming in for you, but bringing that abundance to others before, um, yeah, bringing in abundance for you compared to like always focusing on other people. Like you focus quite a lot on other people, and you're very frustrated at having to wait to give a lot to other people because you can feel their pain. I think this is a very empathetic read for you this month, Taurus. And you have to wait for abundance to come in. You have to wait for celebrations to come in. Um, and with this waiting, I think you'll open up and you'll start realizing all the things that you do that are amazing, that you actually are quite a giver. You might not feel like you are, but you tend to be a giver. And I think if you really, really want to help anybody this month, you should focus on the things that you can give that are not worth money. Like if it's time, if it's looking after people instead of just donating money or or buying people dinner. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Have a good month. Bye bye.